Have you ever wondered what happened if you drank beer every day? Not to the point of getting drunk, just one can to relax, a drink to help me sleep, or a little for digestion. Sounds familiar, right? Many middle-aged folks, even retirees, see beer as part of their daily rhythm. After work, after dinner, or when catching up with friends. That feeling is pleasant, like a small reward after a long day. But is your body as happy as you are? The truth is, a lot of people believe that drinking beer every day isn't harmful. Some even claim it's good for digestion or helps with sleep. I've heard so many men say, I drink a couple cans a day, I'm fine. Still strong as ever. But our bodies don't lie. Small, silent changes happen inside, and they often take months or even years before showing up. Imagine this. You feed your body a small amount of alcohol every day. At first you feel nothing, you eat well, sleep well, live normally. But after 10 days, 20 days, 30 days, your liver starts working nonstop. It's like a water filter. If it has to clean dirty water every single day, even in small amounts, eventually the filter wears out, right? A major study once showed that just one beer a day, even in small amounts, forces your liver to double its detox workload. One can of beer contains about 14 grams of alcohol, and your liver needs at least 1 to 2 hours of continuous work to process that. If you drink daily, your liver never gets a break. Over time, its cells become inflamed, fatty, and that's why many people who aren't overweight still develop fatty liver. It's not just your liver, your heart also feels the impact. You might feel warm or relaxed after drinking, but what's really happening is that your heart rate is increasing, your blood vessels are expanding, and if this happens daily, your body gradually loses its natural ability to regulate blood pressure. Some people over 40 start noticing a flushed face, a racing heartbeat, or dizziness when drinking. That's your body's way of crying for help. What's interesting is that many people think beer helps relieve stress. True, for a short moment, beer makes you feel relaxed, cheerful, even sociable. But that feeling only lasts an hour or two. Once your body metabolizes the alcohol, fatigue sets in. You may fall asleep faster, but your sleep becomes fragmented. That's why frequent beer drinkers often wake up in the middle of the night, and in the morning, their heads feel heavy and their bodies sluggish. Even after 7 hours of sleep, they don't feel refreshed. There's another thing most people don't realize. Daily beer drinking slowly builds dependence on alcohol. At first, 1 can is enough to feel good. Then it becomes 2. Then 3. That something's missing feeling when you skip a day. That's the first sign of mild dependence. It's not full addiction yet, but it's the first step. I once met a truck driver in his 60s who told me, at first I just drank 1 can every night to help me sleep. Now, if I skip it, I toss and turn all night. He thought it was harmless, but in reality, his sleep had become dependent on beer, and that's a vicious cycle that's hard to break. Of course, not everyone who drinks beer faces severe consequences right away. Everybody is different. But the real issue is that the effects of beer build up slowly, and by the time you notice, it's often too late. Maybe your belly's gotten bigger even though you don't eat much. Maybe your skin's duller, or you feel constantly tired or forgetful without knowing why. You see, beer isn't the enemy if consumed correctly. The problem is that most of us cross that invisible line without realizing it. Just 1 beer a day sounds harmless, but to your body, it's a constant load, like a car climbing a small hill every day. Eventually, the engine overheats. Then one day, after 30 days, 60 days, or a year of daily drinking, people suddenly realize, wait, why am I gaining weight? Why am I tired all the time? And all of that starts from those seemingly harmless cans of beer. But hold on, if you're thinking, so should I quit completely? Is it all or nothing? Take a breath. The answer isn't simply yes or no, because what matters more than whether you drink or not is how you treat your body. And that's exactly what we'll explore next. What happens when your body starts reacting more strongly to daily drinking, and how to recognize the early warning signs before it's too late. We've just talked about the 1 beer a day habit that seems harmless, but when you maintain it long enough, your body won't stay silent forever. It will start speaking. The question is whether you're listening. At first, you'll notice small things, waking up with a dry mouth, a scratchy throat, or feeling unusually thirsty. Some people notice their skin getting duller, breaking out, or turning slightly reddish. That's because beer dehydrates you, and when your liver's busy processing alcohol, it pauses other tasks, like detoxing through your skin. The result? Dull, dry, uneven skin. After 2 to 3 weeks, Some people notice their belly growing even though their diet hasn't changed. Beer is loaded with empty calories, energy without nutrients. 1 can of beer is about 150 calories. 2 cans a day means over 9,000 extra calories a month, equivalent to about 2 pounds of fat. And since beer stimulates appetite, you're more likely to snack on salty or fried foods, and that's how the beer belly sneaks up on you. But the scarier effects happen inside, in your liver, stomach, and nervous system. After 30 days of daily drinking, fat starts to accumulate in your liver. Healthy cells get replaced by fat-laden ones. You might not feel pain yet, but you'll notice your body feels heavier, food digests slower, and you tire more easily. Some people begin to experience bloating or indigestion. That's your body reacting. I remember a 55-year-old neighbor who said, "I'm not addicted, but when I skip a beer, I just feel off." That's not a beer deficiency, that's your body in mild imbalance. When you drink often, your nervous system relies on alcohol to calm down. Without it, you feel restless, just like quitting coffee after years of drinking it. Beer also affects your emotions and sleep. Have you ever felt irritable or moody after a few weeks of regular drinking? That's because alcohol disrupts neurotransmitters, the brain's messengers for mood. While drinking, you feel uplifted. But once the alcohol wears off, those chemicals drop, leaving you drained or gloomy. If that cycle repeats daily, your emotions swing up and down like a tide, unstable and unpredictable. And though many say beer helps me sleep, that's not true rest. Beer might make you fall asleep faster, but it prevents deep sleep. You wake up groggy, with slower thinking and weaker memory. Over time, this reduces focus and even increases early onset memory loss in older adults. For men, daily beer drinking lowers testosterone, the hormone responsible for energy, strength, and libido. That's why many men over 40 who drink regularly feel weaker and less interested in intimacy. For women, beer disrupts estrogen balance, causing irregular cycles, bone loss, and more fat around the waist and hips. The truth is, your body is smart. It always sends warning signs: a restless night, a morning fatigue, a slight pain under your ribs. Those are whispers from your body saying, "I'm overworked." But here's the good news: if you notice early, you can reverse it. The liver is one of the body's few organs capable of regenerating. Just give it rest, stop drinking for a few weeks, eat well, and sleep properly. Within a month, your liver can heal itself. Many people who quit beer for even 2 months notice brighter skin, a flatter belly, and deeper sleep. A doctor once told me something profound: beer doesn't kill you in a day, it quietly ruins your health over time. So true, because beer's harm isn't loud like smoking or drugs. It's gentle, invisible, and that's what makes it dangerous. So the key isn't to fear beer, but to understand your limits. In general, men shouldn't drink more than 2 cans a day, and women not more than 1. If you're over 50, or have liver, blood pressure, or heart issues, you should limit it to just a few times per week, with some alcohol-free days. Small changes make big differences. Instead of cracking open a beer after dinner, try a glass of cold water, chamomile tea, or ginger tea. It's just as relaxing, and your body truly rests. After a few days, you'll notice lighter mornings, sharper focus, and better sleep. No beer required. Many felt that way, but amazingly, after cutting back, most people said they felt free, no longer dependent, no more guilt or indecision about drinking. Instead, they found new joys: a walk, a chat, or simply a deep, peaceful sleep. Because in the end, happiness doesn't come from a beer can. It comes from how we treat ourselves, with awareness, care, and respect. If earlier we talked about warning signs from drinking daily, now let's imagine what happens when you stop. You might be surprised. Your body recovers faster than you think. Many people say, "It's too late. I've been drinking for decades. Nothing can change now." But the truth is, your body is far more resilient than you imagine. All it needs is a chance. During the first week without beer, the first thing you'll notice is sleep. You'll start sleeping naturally, no more 1 beer to fall asleep. It might feel weird at first, since your body's used to alcohol to relax. But after 3 to 4 days, your sleep cycle resets. You'll wake up clear-headed, refreshed, and not thirsty or sluggish anymore. As sleep improves, your whole body begins to repair. Your liver, finally on break, starts regenerating new cells, clearing out fat buildup. If you had mild fatty liver, Just a few weeks without beer can noticeably improve your test results. Your appearance changes too. Skin gets smoother and brighter. Many people say after a month without beer, they look years younger, clearer skin, flatter belly, brighter eyes. When your liver works efficiently, toxins don't linger, and your skin glows again. Weight also drops, even without dieting or heavy workouts. One beer equals roughly a bowl of rice in calories but provides no real energy. When you cut beer, those empty calories disappear, and your body starts burning stored fat. Your waistline shrinks, clothes fit looser, and you feel lighter. Then your mind clears. After 2 to 3 weeks, your brain regains balance. You think sharper, remember better, focus longer. That unexplained fatigue fades away. Some people describe it as someone cleaned the dust out of my brain. Your emotions stabilize too. You feel calmer, happier, less irritable, because alcohol no longer disrupts your brain chemistry. A 62-year-old man once told me after 2 months without beer, "I feel free, not because I fear beer, but because I don't need it to feel happy anymore." A simple statement, but it reflects a profound transformation. And for those worried about friends' pressure, you don't have to quit forever. The key is to choose when to drink, instead of letting beer choose for you. A toast on a holiday or reunion is fine, as long as it's your choice, not a habit. That control is the real victory. Once you live beer-free for a while, your body won't want to go back, because that feeling of real rest, energy, clarity, and fresh skin is better than any buzz. I once saw a group of friends in their 50s try the 30 days without beer challenge. At first, they laughed. "We'll never last." But halfway through, they noticed changes, waking up early, feeling lighter, fewer headaches. After 30 days, they said, "Who knew one small change could make life feel this good?" One man said, "I thought I was too old to change. Turns out, this small change made me feel younger than 10 years ago." It proves one thing: it's never too late to start. Whether you've been drinking for 10, 20, or 30 years, stop today, and your body will thank you. It won't blame or punish you. It just needs rest. Whenever you feel tired, dull, or restless, your body's whispering, "Take care of me." Treat it like a friend, not a machine. You don't need to quit beer to be perfect. You just need to stay mindful. If today you choose water over beer, a walk over a drink, that's already a small victory. And those small victories, added up over time, will make your life healthier, lighter, and more joyful. If this video resonated with you, maybe it's time to start. Not a big change, just try 1 week without beer. Just 1 week, and you'll feel your body saying thank you. If you found this message helpful, hit like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you won't miss more simple, honest stories about health and everyday life. Every week, we'll explore small things that can make a big difference in how we live and feel. Thank you for watching. Wherever you are in life, I wish you happiness, health, and energy every single day. Remember, one small change today can make the rest of your life so much better. If you found this video helpful, leave a comment, and don't forget to subscribe to see more in our next videos.